Welcome to the Group 51 Cloud Computing Project of Social Media Analysis demonstration. This is our overall system architecture of this project. It consists of two main modules. The first part is the front end written in HTML, CSS and TypeScript, managed by the Angular framework, which enables us to interact with the database. The back end was set up using Node.js and Express.js, which will respond to the requests from the front end and retrieve data from the database. The database used in this project is CouchDB, which is distributed and clustered on the 4 instances. The project is developed and deployed on the Nectar Research Cloud. This page shows all the instances used in the project. The 4 instances each has a database to collect and store tweets from one city in Australia. The data is gathered and analyzed mainly on instance A. Now, we will introduce the CouchDB admin pages. We mainly use 3 databases. RN Incomes is used for storing official RN JSON format data, which reflects the income level of different cities in Australia. RN Age data is used to store the population of different ages in Australia. Our tweet database setup adopts a cluster setup way, which means we have a tweet database on each instance to store tweets crawled by itself. By using the replicator function of CouchDB, the documents in databases of instance B, C, and D are replicated to the database on instance A. This is our front-end web application. The data retrieved from the database will be parsed and displayed on the map using Google Maps API. For scenario 1, which is sentiment analysis based on Twitter data, we divided all the tweets into 3 parts: positive, negative, and neutral. We will only show 2 analysis results here. As you can see in the pie chart, the positive-negative ratios in all cities are similar. In terms of positive, Melbourne is slightly higher than the other 3 cities. On the negative side, Brisbane is the highest. And the chart shows in the map refers to the income ratio. We can see that except Adelaide, the income of most people in the other 3 cities is $1,000 to $1,999 per week, while $1 to $499 per week that accounts for the majority of income in Adelaide. However, regarding the proportion of sentiment analysis, the percentage of negative in Adelaide is the lowest among these 4 cities. But it may not prove there is a complete relation between these 2 things, since the prices and consumption levels are different. An interesting part of the data in Melbourne, we found that most of the positive tweets were posted around a small town called Barwon Heads at the rural area of Melbourne, which is a tourist attraction. So there may be an indirect relation between environment or entertainment and sentiment. For scenario 2, we analyzed the correlation between the age information of the 4 cities we choose and the involvement of modern entertainment activities, especially video games, in the Twitter posts. Our hypothesis is that in those younger areas, people are more involved in such activities. The age information of the cities was retrieved from RN poll results. To judge whether a tweet is related to entertainment, we proposed a list of keywords. The result basically proves our hypothesis. Of the selected major cities in Australia, Adelaide and Melbourne are basically younger than Brisbane and Sydney, thus their degree of involvement with modern entertainment activities are relatively higher. The detailed analysis and discussion can be seen in our report. That's all for this demonstration. Thank you for listening.